Hi everyone, welcome to today's session. Today I'll be showing you how to build an MCP server to communicate with your Cisco device. So the interesting part of this video is that at the end of the implementation, you'll be able to interact with your Cisco devices right from the Claude Desktop terminal. It's an interesting, so just watch it to the end of this video. So let's come back to my topology. Let me check my topology. I have some copies of Cisco's router here. I'm going to pick one of them, which is 29130, to actually do this demo. So the fact is that, I've explained in the previous video that you must be able to reach your routers from your CLI terminal, which is very, very important. So, and as we are all aware that, okay, this is actually the flow. The Cloud Desktop client, which is your Cloud Desktop. And the first thing is that you need to be able to install Cloud Desktop, not the one on the browser, like a desktop client on your laptop that's going to look like this. And the second part of it is that, coming back to this diagram now, we have the brain. We have the brain, which is actually the Cloud Desktop. That's the LLM. So we have the MCP server. Then this is where we're going to have our Python script, and we have the device. That was the router we actually want to be able to talk to. So let's dive in. So the first thing there is you come to your VS Code. So I've actually prepared this code already, but I'm going to put a GitHub repository to this code at the end of to this video at the end of the day, so that users will be able to practice it on their own and simulate this particular feature. So now the main part of it is this MCP. So this is the module that is responsible from connecting from the Cloud Desktop client to the MCP server. So this is actually the main important part of it. So, and the other ones are the Netmiko command. So the Netmiko part is just between the MCP, the Python script and the router. So it can be an API module. It can, so just for us to be able to connect from your terminal to the router. So, and you need to initialize the MCP. All these ones are the login part. So the .env is actually the environment file, environment variable. So .env. So this is where I have the IP address, the username, and the password. In case you've configured secret on your device, you need to use that as well. So on this MCP client, you can see that the main important module is FastMCP. So you need to be able to install FastMCP, Netmiko, and you load the .env module as well. So those are the main important parts. But I created something here to ban some commands, just to give the LLM the pattern or the guide. Okay, these are the commands that you are not you shouldn't execute, or once you see it, you flag it as a dangerous command. But there's an important item here, one called MCP tool. So this MCP tool is a tooling function that's been called. So whenever you've initialized an MCP already here, so whenever you call this tool, it shows that, okay, it's a particular function that needs to be provided. So this tooling is one that is giving the LLM the direction. Okay, what do I check? Whenever there is an LLM prompt on the Cloud Desktop terminal, so where should I check? Where does it match it to? So that's what the tooling is. So we have a different tooling. We have the tooling for show IP route, for ping and learn ARP, to CDP neighbor, or to even execute maybe like a custom command. So these are the MCP tooling that we have already. So and also there's a resource. Maybe you want to get your running configuration. All these are just working around Python. So I'm going to put this repo as well at the end of this video so that you can actually practice on your own. So now the first important thing is that you need to download Cloud Desktop. So once you download Cloud Desktop, you go to your Cloud Desktop, you click on this plus addition. Once you click on this plus addition, you see connectors. You click on manage connection, manage connectors. So once you click on manage connectors, you click on developers. Once you click on developers, you click on edit config, because I have it here already. That's why you can see it here. But you can, once you click on this edit configuration, so there is a particular desktop file here that is going to pop up for you. So once you open this guy, once you open this desktop client, this is how it looks like. But because I have a lot of MCP servers on my end here, that's why you could see a lot of things. But I'm going to drop the way the MCP server is going to look like for you, like this particular JSON file is going to look like. But coming back, I think it's towards the last end. So this is just a name. You can give it any name. Cisco Router, just the name of your MCP tool connector to. This one, I can call it Cisco Router. I can call it Cisco IOS. So this is custom, any way you like it. And this is your Python command. You know when you want to execute something, you want to run a Python command, you need to put Python, then the argument, your file, right? So this command, so you need to put the exact way Python is installed on your terminal. I get him. For example, where if I said on my own time, like I said, where Python. Okay, or which Python? So which Python? So it shows me the exact way, the exact location where Python is installed on my terminal. So this is one of the mistakes a lot of people does when they are working with MCP servers and MCP clients. So you can't just put Python command here because this guy would not be able to understand just ordinary Python. So you need to put where the Python module is on your laptop. And the last argument part is where I have the main.py file. So if you just type pwd, this is where I have it. So just put the main.py file and you save it. So once you save it, you come back to your Claude Desktop. You don't even want to run the MCP server at all. It's going to pick it up itself and run it by itself. So I can come here. I need to go back. So let me just open it again. Claude. So it's actually coming up. So we have Claude Desktop already running. So you can see the way I was able to edit the file and put everything I need there. So all I need you to do is, so let's ask some questions. So what is the IP address on the interface? So just click on it. So just an IP address. So it's going to bring a tuning function now. So can you see? So once you can allow once, you can allow all to trust this tool. So I can either click allow once or allow all. When you click on allow all, it automatically understands your command, put it in the proper prompt, and it's going to show you, can you see the IP address of the old device? So it shows you. So for example, if I want to say, okay, what's at the route lane on the router? So you can just any prompt you want, just put it there. It's going to be able to understand what you are trying to do, and let me say allow all. Can you say IP address? So OSPF route, dynamically linked, connected route, local route. So this you'll be able to even understand, okay, what is actually happening on your router. Or for example, show the CDP, show the neighbor on the interface. So you can actually use this to even troubleshoot your router, to do a lot of things. Maybe let me just click on allow all, because you need to just allow it so that it can be able to connect to it. So with this now, you can be able to, can you see, different device. It's showing you the CDP neighbor. It's showing the CDP. Before now, let's try the safety configuration we did. Okay, if I said, okay, reload the router, because I've banned the configuration, you will see what's going to show me. I cannot reload because it's a destructive operation. Can you see? So I can't reload the router, or maybe say erase the config. I cannot erase the config. It's a destructive operation. I get me. So these are part of the things you can build internally in your environment just to make work easier for guys working in your environment. Maybe you want to know what's the host name of the router. Can you say you actually get the host name? So what's the MAC address line? And or maybe you actually want to just try and troubleshoot some things. Okay, well, you need okay, where is this MAC address being learned on this router? So it's going to actually show you, okay, this is the exact way you can learn this MAC address, and hence it's going to give you the time, a lot of things that you need to know about it. So it's an actually is a very, very interesting to understand. So thank you for listening to this session, and